Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe. Everybody's made a video about this ad nauseum, that Meghan Markle is a narcissist. We've talked about what narcissism is. Take a page out of Don Lemon's book and just Google it. Personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others. Now, I think there's a difference between narcissism and being a sociopath. This is the definition for like signs of a sociopath. Not understanding the difference between right and wrong, not respecting the feelings and emotions of others, constant lying or deception, being callous, difficulty recognizing emotion, manipulation, arrogance. I think personally that Meghan Markle is more of a sociopath than a narcissist. I think everybody has a bit of narcissistic qualities to them. I'm a bit of a narcissist sometimes in situations, and I'll admit it, I'll own it. I think by listing all those qualities that I just listed from being a sociopath, I think she fits more into that description. But she also does this weird thing with people where, and again, I'm not coining this, you guys have come up with this first, you YouTubers out there who are watching this, that she mirrors people. Meghan mirrors people. I noticed that a long time ago, but I've never actually said it in a video, but we're gonna get into it.
Well, narcissism also, one of the qualities is being a chameleon, finding similarities in every situation you're in. So you can seem attractive to that person because it's like, oh, you're just like me.
Exactly. Like, oh, this person's just like me. I feel comfortable now.
Exactly.
And she does that. I think she's really good at mirror narcissism. And that's just a quick definition of that is narcissistic mirroring is a manipulation tactic used by narcissistic individuals to create a false sense of connection with another person by mimicking their personality, interests, or beliefs. I'm going to tell you why I think that this is something that Meghan does to everybody. There are these really famous pictures of Harry in 2012 where he went to Las Vegas. And this was back when Harry was like happy and he was cool. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in this hat. It's this Panama hat. And every designer was making this hat back then in 2012. And he just goes freaking nuts in Vegas, like you should. He had every right to get drunk and act crazy because that's what people do in Vegas. There is nothing, people got on his case for that, but I personally don't think he did anything wrong. But that's just me. Then in like 2015, 2016, guess who starts wearing the Panama hat in every single picture on the TIG, on Instagram? You cannot find one picture of Meghan. Well, you can. This is me just being, this is hyperbole. You cannot find one picture of Meghan in 2015, 2016 without that damn Panama hat on.
I do remember that, yeah.
And I remember like looking back on this in 2018 because I wanted to try to see what she was all about before the wedding. I mean, I just was like looking at pictures of her and stuff. I didn't know anything, but she wasn't on my radar in 2015, 2016. But I'm telling you right now, she was the only one wearing that damn Panama hat back then because she was like bringing it back or something. Because in 2018, 2019, people were looking back at the TIG and Instagram going, we should buy this Panama hat. She was wearing it 3 years ago.
Okay.
Not knowing that she was mirroring Harry from 2012. We're so stupid. Like this makes me look like such an idiot. So it's a freaking understatement when I say she was wearing the hell out of this Panama hat, okay? So she's obviously mirroring Harry, allegedly. This is all allegedly. I think back then that the Marcus Andersons of the world and all those people who were trying to get her in with Harry were doing it through Instagram. Because obviously that's how Harry saw pictures of her. And Harry's gonna be like, oh, look, this girl's wearing the same hat as me and she looks like she's fun and free and all this stuff. I mean, she's literally mirroring him. So the very first picture you ever see of Harry and Meghan, they're in London and they're walking around. She is wearing almost the identical outfit as him. It is weird. But again, I'm thinking...
Isn't that kind of cute?
That's what I'm going to get to. We then see them walking the streets of London, and guess what? They're both in beanies. Mm-hmm. And I know you're going to say it, and I know you guys are all saying that. Nancy, why are you reading too much into this? There's nothing wrong with a girlfriend wearing what her boyfriend wears. That's the reason why people made boyfriend tees so popular. That's why I'm guilty of it.
You wear your boyfriend's clothes every day.
I never check a bag. I just take a carry-on because I wear his clothes the entire time. Not necessarily when we're on vacation, but when he's touring. I just wear his clothes. It's comfortable for me, so I get it, okay? So the people that are saying, Nancy, why are you reading too much into this? I'm gonna get to that, okay? Meghan is not consistent with the behavior. If you look at me and what I've worn since I've been with my boyfriend from 2015 to now, I am consistent in all my pictures. I don't flip-flop. The thing about Meghan is she wears this Panama hat ad nauseum. She wears it all the time. Then she bags Harry. She's married to him. She's had Archie, and we barely see the hat anymore. If you love that hat so much that you're gonna wear it all the time on vacation in 2015, 2016, we're gonna see that hat on you from now on. That hat is gonna be a staple. So Meghan, you see her wearing this Panama hat maybe once in a while when she marries Harry. She wears it when she's trying to be a jerk at Wimbledon, where she takes up the entire area and stuff, and you're not supposed to wear a hat in the royal box, so she wears that damn Panama hat. She doesn't really wear it. She like places it on top of her head, and it was just like the weirdest way to wear it. So what I'm saying is Meghan was not consistent in her behavior with wearing the Panama hat and the beanies, okay? Because even with the freaking beanies, they wore those matching beanies when she went back to Toronto, she was photographed wearing a freaking beanie every time she did a pap walk. People are gonna say, well, there's nothing wrong with wearing your boyfriend's clothes. I agree with you. There is nothing wrong with that. But there is something wrong with calling the paparazzi and trying to hint that Prince Harry is your boyfriend, which she was obviously trying to do with that damn beanie.
Jesus, that looks just like you.
Kinda.
Oh my God.
She's got my nose.
Have you guys seen this picture of Meghan Markle walking down the street with the beanie?
It's not me.
Nancy, that's you.
I know it's in Toronto, but trust me,
that's
it's not me.
you. I'm figuring something out right now.
Oh yeah, I was with her the whole time. So Meghan has shown that she was not sincere in wearing the beanies, which makes it very inauthentic. So this is how I get to Tyler Perry. So I'm gonna show this video to Stephanie for the first time. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm gonna see if you guys notice what I noticed.
You hadn't seen the house, just video of it.
We only saw you filming from the gate up to your door and seeing the big fountain there. We're like, that'll do. You said stay as long as you need to. And we're like, maybe we just stay for...
Okay, what do you notice?
The same exact tan.
Exactly. I noticed that right away. And what I noticed the most is Harry's in the middle of this. Harry is so removed and disassociated from Tyler and Meghan. He's not even in the same kind of like groove as them. He doesn't know what's going on. Another thing I noticed Tyler Perry did is he did that thing where, you know how Meghan goes like this when she pretends to laugh at someone and she goes... He did that too. He does it again too. I'm gonna play this to you guys in slow motion. He does that, like that. You know what I'm talking about? So he's going like this, and she's going like this. I don't think Tyler Perry would be romantically involved with Meghan. I really do think that. From what I've been reading all night and from what we talked about in the live, I sort of agree with people. I don't think Tyler Perry would be interested romantically with Meghan, but I think that he and Oprah and Gayle and that whole crowd, there's something going on that's making them in cahoots. Your theories on that. What do you think is going on as far as like, I mean, do you think Tyler Perry's in on the grift?
I think that's something that you do to make other people feel comfortable.
So who's trying to make, so Meghan's
trying to make him feel comfortable.
But why is he mirroring her with the, like that?
Because he's been around he's been around these people longer than she has, and he knows the game better than she does, and he's going to play it too, because it's all about money, and it's all about press, and it's all about his movies. That's all it is. That's what makes the world go round. So she's doing it, he's doing it. Harry's completely oblivious at this point.
That's what scares me. Harry's completely oblivious to this.
But you knew that she was manipulating Harry, and you know that she's a narcissist, and you know that she clutched onto him.
I definitely think she's a narcissist, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because we're not psychiatrists. We are not going to diagnose Meghan in any way. We are just giving our opinion. But I do, from reading the definition of being a sociopath, I do think she has some of those similarities too, because she really does lack
both.
Exactly. She lacks complete empathy because what she did to the Queen and Prince Philip. I mean, that is like,
when that tear went down her left eye, and then you see the video of her going, okay, Meghan, left eye, tear, and it's like, it's so robotic and creepy, and it's like, oh my God, she doesn't give a crap about anybody. Like, she doesn't even care about herself. You know what I mean? Like, she just is going for it.
Yeah. Like I said, you guys, I'm sure you've noticed the Panama hat, you noticed the beanies, but I just wanted to throw in the Tyler Perry clip that I noticed because Meghan must do this to everybody, which really scares me because who is the real Meghan?
It's a talent, though.
Who is she?
It's the talented Mr. Ripley vibe. It really is.
And he was a sociopath and a psychopath.
Well, and also a narcissist. But the entire movie is him mimicking other people to gain access into their world. Yeah. And he does it so perfectly.
It's such a great movie.
That's one of my favorite movies ever.
A good movie.
It's one of my favorite movies. And I'm going to watch it tonight. Yeah. And but Meghan is doing the same thing as talented Mr. Ripley, and it wouldn't shock me if that wasn't one of her favorite movies. Because it's so perfectly done. I mean, that's one way to get in. And it's like, you're right. I guess everybody sort of has that tendency, you know, it's like when you really like a guy. You know, when you really like a guy or you really want to get into his whatever, his circle, you're going to mimic.
Yeah, I'll admit, everyone does it, but not to her extreme.
No, there are people that do it to that extreme,
and their names are Meghan Markle.
But there are definitely a lot of videos of Meghan Markle and her narcissistic behavior out there on YouTube, and I enjoy many of them.
Yeah, you guys are
go
really
down that
good.
Rabbit hole.
Like the Royal Grift, obviously, is really good. HD Tutor, body language guy, obviously.
Nancy Sidley.
Real Housewives recap. We love her. She's awesome.
She's really cool.
If you guys haven't followed her, she does Meghan stuff too. So don't let the name fool you. Go and give her a follow because she's really
She's got a great sense of humor.
I swear to God, I think the three of us share the same brain. I really do.
Well, she got me into And Just Like That last year.
Yeah.
Because you said something. You said, dude, watch her YouTube because she goes through it and it's painless. You don't have to watch it. And then I got intrigued by that.
But because we know there's been like a million Meghan Markle narcissism videos out there, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it, where it's like, yeah, I get it. Women do wear their boyfriend's clothes. However, they usually continue to wear their boyfriend's clothes. She stopped doing all that stuff once she bagged Harry.
It wouldn't shock me either if you could see some maybe past videos of her and Kate and how she's sort of emulating Kate. It's a weird, again, talented Mr. Ripley.
I've always found her so uncomfortable around Kate. I think the reason why she's always been so uncomfortable, because I have tried to look at videos of her and Kate and I don't see her mimicking Kate, and I think the reason why is I think she really truly is intimidated by her. I think she found her match with Kate. I really do. I mean, I just personally, I mean, she tried to do that Sandringham Christmas walk where she put her hand on Kate's back. I almost died. I go, oh my God, I can't believe she's putting her hand on her back. That is so rude.
Wait, why?
It just was so inappropriate.
To put her hand on?
Well, she should, first of all, she should have been walking behind her.
Well, no, it was a Fab Four back then, wasn't it?
Not
was
back
it?
then.
Don't do that. It was the Fab Four.
They were going to Nice, and she was disappearing.
No, but in our head,
not in my head back then. No,
okay.
The minute she went to New York for that baby shower, I was like, oh, that's what this is about.
Yeah.
I noticed now Meghan not having a project or not having someone to glob onto like she had with Harry. She doesn't have any style now. Like when she wore that pink culotte outfit to the Laker game.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't, trust me, she wasn't mirroring anyone back then. No one's ever worn a Sunday Easter outfit to a Laker game. Today's dog rescue, we're actually going to feature a bunch of rescues because right now the southern tip of the United States is getting like crazy storms and crazy weather right now, guys. Like,
it's hurricane season.
120 degrees in some parts of the South. Unfortunately, it doesn't magically make the dog rescues get their dogs out of the shelter. So they need extra help. So I'm going to list some smaller rescues in those areas. If you can't give them any love, that's fine. Can you just please share them with your friends and family and just kind of get the word out there that they're getting hit really hard right now and can use our help. Texas, New Orleans, all those places. So that is that. Stephanie's going to write up her second episode of...
I haven't watched it yet.
And just like that.
I'm finishing Succession, so give me a minute.
Okay. Have a great day and we will see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.